first,
Okay.
and we probably won't be the last. We will not be selling beer at events in Kinnick Stadium this year. I did tell our president when Bruce Harreld first started. That was 5 years ago. I said, just keep your eye on the tipping point, and the tipping point being, no pun intended, but the tipping point being that eventually, from an entertainment standpoint, selling beer and wine in stadiums and arenas across the country will probably become the norm. The NCAA has now approved it for all championships. You're seeing more and more schools every year approve it. So I anticipate at some point we'll get there. The goal won't be financial, although that could be a side benefit. It'll be fan experience.
How do you feel about legalized sports betting in Iowa, and what has the Iowa Athletic Department done in discussing it?
So, sports betting illegally has been going on for decades, and what we've tried to do in the past, you remember the campaign the NCAA had and we all tapped into called Don't Bet on It? We educate. I would just say that this popped into my head, so I'll pun intended, we're doubling down on education. We have to make sure that our student athletes are reminded at ways that gambling can intervene in your life. For example, you might have somebody in your dorm who you feel like is a friend, and they're asking you questions about how's so and so doing, and really sometimes that person might be asking because they've been asked paid as a runner. So we're educating our student athletes. You might know we have a lot of students who work in our department. We're making sure that those students understand their responsibility and educating them, and then finally our coaches and our staff. So the reality is I try to control what we can control. The approval of sports wagering it's been approved. So we're going to do everything we can to educate and make sure that we don't end up in a difficult situation to do to the best of our ability.